And we put it back in the background.
Tell me the human race is degenerate now.
Obviously, I knew that in the script the Doctor levitated. But nobody had told me we were going to do it for real. I assumed it was all going to be computer-generated until I arrived that morning and there's this wire harness hanging down and somebody comes into my trailer with one of those blooming things that they strap you into that make your back hurt for the next week.
You know, it's funny that it's something you know, and I do remember him saying, he was like, "What you want? Oh, I'm going up there," you know. So that must have just slipped through, sort of like, you know.
Regeneration.
Fortunately, you've got someone who he's so into it and he's so cool, right? You know, he's like, "It's fine, it's all right." You know, I'm not afraid of heights much, you know.
Because there's a lot more.
It's quite a big one.
We had lighting effects on the Doctor as well, with the kind of glitter ball, and there's a kind of a light following him because this light is meant to be emanating out of him. So there's lighting effects that we had to do for the, you know, for the rest of the room, for people in the room who's being affected by the light as well. And that's a kind of starting point for the kind of effect that will apply to him afterwards once we've painted the wires out, and he'll be glowing.
So yeah, a bit of wire work, a bit of hanging in the air, a bit of being pulled across. It was not the most comfortable morning I've ever spent in my life.
I love that one that when he comes floating across and he's backing down, which is great, you know, and that's all finished.
And of course, at the time, it feels very pony, because you're just hanging in midair, getting wheeled along by some man pulling a rope down on the other side of the set.
It's not easy when you've got wind machines and you've got wiremen. He's floating about. He's on a harness. We've got all these lighting effects that we have to do.
Hopefully, once the mill have had a bit of glowing light and we've knocked the edges off me, being yanked like that, we've got the smooth takes. It'll all look beautiful.
Just that opening shot of him lifting up, that wide one, I think we did 8 takes because we just couldn't get it movements right. Oh, it was a long, tough morning, that was.